Meghan has been taught a lesson on the meaning of diva and star power in a new episode of her Spotify podcast, Archetypes, with the singing legend Mariah Carey. In the great video by Meghan Kelly, they play the ending excerpt of the Mariah podcast, playing Meghan's utter shock and disgust that Mariah would call her a diva, and then the relief that it was just about she was beautiful and stylish. She got mad about one of the labels she discusses and is trying to dispel. Carey labelled Meghan Markle as a diva, which sent her into an internal spiral. "You give us diva moments sometimes, Meghan. Don't even act like," Mariah said. "What kind of diva moments do I give you?" Meghan responded. The singer justified her comment by mentioning the Duchess's poise, posture, and her clothing choices. Afterwards, Meghan realised that Mariah had complimented her while describing her as a diva. Meghan mentions she worries Mariah read articles on her, which also acknowledges she's well aware of what is said about her. If they knew each of them remotely well, Meghan would not have that worry. She didn't have that worry with Serena. I found it's weird and telling. It was all going swimmingly, really well, until that moment happened, which I don't know about you, but it stopped me in my tracks when she called me a diva, Meghan commented. "You couldn't see me, obviously, but I started to sweat a little bit. I started squirming in my chair in this quiet revolt, like, wait, what? No. What? How could you? That's not true. Why would you say that?" My mind genuinely was just spinning with what nonsense she must have read or clicked on to make her say that. And I just kept thinking in that moment, was my girl crush coming to a quick demise? Does she actually not see me? She must have felt my nervous laughter, and you would have heard it too. Maybe Serena or someone else between them got Mariah on the podcast. Anyway, going forward, we believe she's basically stranger with everyone else. One royal fan commented, "It definitely seemed like they hadn't met before." I loved that MM's reaction was that Mariah must have read some nonsense to think Meghan Markle could ever be a diva. Insulting Mariah's intelligence. Nice. That's your podcast guest. Starting to see why this woman has no unpaid friends. Another added, "You can tell Mariah doesn't know her because she has to say something about what Meghan should call her. You can also tell because Meghan Markle doesn't say anything like, 'It must have been so hard for you, Mariah, as my best friend, for people to be so racist to me.' The guests are each a client of Sunshine Sachs." The podcasts have all been completed and are being rolled out one after the other in quick succession. It's going to be a long September, the third said. Mariah didn't seem unhappy with her being called a diva. She said that it can even be a compliment, and Meghan was desperately trying to steer things back to herself. Then she got so scared when Mariah called her a diva. Well, why not? Mariah had mentioned all along in the podcast that it was nothing to be ashamed of. But Megs, of course, never listens to anyone. Then when Mariah kinda says, "Joke, lol," it's like she's telling Meghan to lighten up.